Hi, I'm Aileen, and I'm so happy you can join me today. I'm going to take you through a class that uses either a Pilates ball or a pillow or any kind of object in your house that can squeeze and compress. You're going to need a water bottle handy to stay hydrated. Always grab a sturdy chair, and if you've noticed, I put my chair on a mat, hardwood floor, keeps it from sliding around. Let's get warmed up. Take a deep breath in. Make sure your hips are firmly planted on the chair. Let's do one more. Take a deep breath in, shoulders back, exhale, and then start marching with your right foot. Notice, I've got the ball in hand all through class today. So take a deep breath one more time, and let's start with a hand pass, a little hand-eye coordination. Take it right, center, and left. Now, as you're doing this, not only are you opening, closing your hands, you're rotating those elbows around and back so that you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. Think about taking a deep breath in. Give me a couple more, and then let's expand the reach. So all the way out. Now think chest open every single time. And my march is small, but it's great to do both if you can figure them out. If not, keep your feet on the floor. Last two. One more. Start with toe tap, right and left to the front, right and left. Add a push with the arms. Then take it to the side. Just a little diagonal push. Then if you can, tap slightly to the back, diagonal back. Follow the arms if you can. And let's try that one more time. Toes to the front, press front. Side to side, just follow the knee. Slight diagonal to the back. And then march again, march. March your legs a little bit wider. From here, take the ball on top of the right leg and press down. So it's adding a little pressure in the hip. Switch to the left, press down. Just add a little bit of pressure with both hands. Hold the legs there, take a deep breath in, drop your left knee. Hand on top, secure yourself on your chair. Lean back and squeeze on the ball. Lean back, squeeze in the back of the leg, press on your ball. So a little bit of arm action, a little bit of hip action. Back, and in two more. Here's your last one. On this one, extend your bottom leg all the way out, reach behind, and tuck on top. Reach behind, great shoulder warm up. As you're extending the leg behind you, you're following with the arm. All the way back. Let's do a couple more. And in last one, walk your legs back to the middle of your chair, scoot your hips, and then again, press down on your left leg for a few steps. Press on your right leg for a few steps. And then back to the left. Hold it here, drop your knee, turn, grab hold of the chair, and focus on the hip stretch. So we'll squeeze the back of the legs, press into the arms. So really think about using your shoulders to push on your leg, and that'll help warm your shoulders up. Tight rear end and press. Tight rear end and press. Two more. Then we'll change the mode from a upper body push forward to a low body extension. Reach the knee, back, and press. You can lean a little bit forward if you need to. Hold on to your chair, and always remember to stay secure. At least one hip fully planted on the chair. Let's do a couple more. Reach, and in last one, reach, and in, wiggle back to the middle of your chair, and then start marching with your left foot. Left. Let's have some fun. Circle your arms to the left. Then reverse. Take deep breaths every single time. Arms aren't that high, but add a little more twist. Side to side, press. This should feel great. Use the front arm to push the back arm out, and I'm just marching my feet very, very small. From here, keep marching, but open your legs about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit less. Take your ball between your knees. You could also put the pillow there, make sure it's not in an uncomfortable spot, and then just start squeezing your thighs together. 1, 2, 3, 4, then lift your heels for 4. That's the pattern. 4 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Every time you push to the big toe, second toe, so that you're working your ankles and feet. Don't forget to breathe. I always say that, but sometimes when we're so focused on the action, we forget to breathe consistently. Let's do 2 more. Press and up. Last one. Press those inner thighs together. Then leave the ball between the legs, plant your heels and hands, push weight into your heels. Let's do a series of squats. Remember, just putting weight in your heels, gonna work these muscles, but if you can stand all the way up, I wanna encourage you to do that. Hey buddy, lift, this is Thor, squeeze up, slow down, and I'm gonna check my toes again. Always make sure your toes are on one line. Sometimes as we do multiple sets, they have a tendency to not stay even, like mine just moved, and that's really important for strong legs and spine to keep everything even. And down, hide a cat. 2 more. Last one. And then sit. Take a deep breath in, grab the ball, still the same concept of inner thigh, but let's include the upper body. Reach across to the right, press, and open. If you like, put your right hand up against the chair for a little bit more support. Now, I am thinking more upper body on this exercise, but you're still resisting with the inner thighs again. Legs are a little bit further apart than they were for the squats. Press across and lift. If you give me a stretch after the press, it's gonna really help for range of motion. Let's try the other side. And press across. Now it's your right arm. Hey guy. Just watching me. What's going on? We're exercising today. Give me 4 more. Press across. Lift your chest and spread, shoulder blades squeezing together. 2 more. So let's do it 1 more time, but only do 4, but make it a little bit more intense. Really push hard. So push hard. Only 4 of them. Push hard. And use your abdominals to increase that intensity. Push. You can see my arms flexing a little more. Press. And change. If the hands need a break, press with your fingers open. Press. Open. 2 more. Here's your last one. Take a deep breath, wiggle your hips, arms in front. Push your palms together. Let's start a row action, forward and back with the elbows. So press and in. Now start to wiggle your hips back in your chair. 2 more. So as the elbows come in, press against the belly. That way you're adding back strength. So forward, belly push. Notice my fingers grabbing the ball. If that's uncomfortable, press from the front. Up, press from the front. It's a great way to work your abdominals as well. Exhale 1 more time. Then let's rotate to the right elbow. Put your right elbow on the chair. Press cross. So this is another form of row. Another way to work the back, but we're pressing against the chair with the elbow. Be aware that when you push back, shoulders should stay low. And press. Reach, squeeze, and press. Let's do 2 more. Up, press. Here's your last one. Then wiggle your hips to the front. Let's do a series of little bit of abdominal work in a tilted position. So tilt the pelvis under, arms in front, legs can come out, heels can be on the ground. Focus on one arm push, reach together. So the back arm is pushing against the chair. Look to your ball for a little bit of brain training, eye tracking. Push against the back of the chair. Now, if it's uncomfortable, you don't have something soft, you can always put a towel back there, but you want to be able to compress the elbow. Push. Let's do 1 more each way. Press, and you notice I'm turning my head in that direction. And reach, relax, and bring your legs back in. Let's continue that mode. Start with your ball pressing against your thigh or the chair, depending on where you can reach. So press down, up and over the rainbow, press down on the hips. Relax the back, squeeze the chest through, then squeeze the back, up and over. Press, up and over. And we're just taking a tempo that gives you enough time to add pressure, release, and relax. And again, always put your hands in a place that's comfortable. Let's do 1 more. This is called bilateral work because you're using both arms. Let's change it to unilateral. Grab with your left, hand on the right side, go over and press. Add a little bit more body work. Push side, up, press side. This is great for torso strength, shoulders of course, and abdominals. Up, let's do 1 more. Hold it on the right, switch to the right hand. Left hand on the outside of the chair, solidify your legs, up and over, press, lift, push down. Let's do 2 more. Last one. This time, open up your legs into a sumo position. Toes should be pretty even. Start with the ball on your right side, pushing down, weight in the heels. So always do your first tester and then work from there. If you can stand all the way up, again, I'm going to encourage you to do that. Slow sit and very controlled. You're pushing down with arm as well. Let's do 4 more on the right and we'll take it to the left. Control. That's the most important part, is that you're always in control of your body. Last one. Let's switch it, switcheroo, other side. Sit. The chair moved a little. Whoops, that happens. Lift, down. We got 4 more. Last 2. Last one. Same thing with the chest and inner thigh. Let's do 4 on the right. 4. Sit. Weight in the heels. Last one. All right, let's get that other side completed. Lift. Think about where you're pulling in, where you're releasing. Last one. Easy walk. Bring your legs back into center. Take the ball and place it behind your right knee. Right there. Notice that push. Hold it there and squeeze into the ball. Into the ball. Now, I'm touching the ball with my fingers so that it doesn't fall. You can move forward if you need to a little bit more, and it can be low to the ground. Let's do 8 more. Squeeze. Last 4. Then we'll switch to the other side. You want to feel this behind your legs. But before we go on, remove the ball, quick stretch. Hamstrings. You should feel that release. Center, other side. In. And notice I'm flexing my foot. That's a great way to add a little more intensity into the work. The leg can be lower to the ground. It doesn't matter how high it is. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. I'm pulling in and tight. Arms are just lightly holding the ball. 1 more set. It's all about compression. We'll work several different areas by this compression. 3, 2, give me 1 more. Release the ball. Give it a quick stretch. Make sure the hamstring is long. From there, place the ball at the biceps. Same concept, squeeze in. And I'm gonna rock my hips just to get comfortable in the legs. Squeeze. These biceps are working those muscles. Keep squeezing. My fingers are not participating at all. They're just loose and out. Last one. Let's take 8 on the other side. Pull in. This keeps the elbow open and it is a shorter contraction. So make sure while we're releasing this arm is working. We'll do 1 more set, giving this arm a chance to relax. Ready? 1 more round. Tuck, and then release the left. Sit up really tall. Here's your last one. Switch 1 more time. Chest nice and high. Let this arm go all the way long. Right arm should be long. Last 4, 3, 2, 1 more upper body strength. Take the ball against your rib cage, 90-degree elbow. Make sure that you're squeezing in. Let's go. Shoulder power, rib cage strength. While we're doing this, just go up on the toes. Toes and flex. Toes and flex. Little coordination for you today. Toes, flex. And every time I go to the toes and flex, I'm squeezing the ball to the body. Like patting your head and rubbing your tummy, that whole thing. 2 more. Flex, great way to work the ankles. And then let's switch sides. Relax the arm. Perfect positioning against the rib cage, elbow out. Toe to heel again. Toe, heel. Toe, heel. Big toe, second toe. Also think about lengthening your shoulders away from your ears. I know it's weird to think of all these things at the same time, but it will enhance the work, especially if you're doing it correctly. Your body's in perfect alignment. All right, we have 1 more set. We switch our group. Flex. 2 more. Last one. Relax your arms. Start to head your leg over to the side so that we're in an open position. Feet are about shoulder width or more. And you have to find the right spot to place the ball up against the chair. So I'm going to scooch a little bit forward, holding onto the chair. Arm extension. Reach. This is a tricep push. If you need to turn your hands for comfort, go ahead and do that. Find the perfect spot for you. Mine's slightly out on the side. Press, and you want to feel the back of the upper arm squeezing tight. That's your goal. Try not to round forward. Your chest is actually pressing forward instead of rounded. Let's do 4 more. In. Last 2. Then hold this one, remove the ball, press against the chair, and push in. Very quick and powerful without changing your torso. Hand can go to the thigh if it's comfortable. Press. This will definitely feel a little more intense than the last exercise. Finish it out. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the arm. Drop the knee into your 90-90 position like we did in the stretches. Take along the outside, toe is super light, up and down with the leg. So we did a lot of inner thigh. Now we're doing the outer part of the leg and rear end. Open and close. You should not feel any knee pressure at all. If you do, reset the leg or take the ball off and remove the pressure. Squeeze. All about compression and extension today. I'm actually still working my arms here as well. Let's finish out this set. Oh yeah. One more. Hold just for an instant. Center, easy. Bring your legs out in front. Let's add one abdominal exercise. Focus on pressing your right hand against the chair and reaching back as far as you can. So that elbow pressure with the right is going to help you to feel stable on your chair. But because we're doing such a big range of motion, it's great to strengthen your torso. And add a little squeeze at the top. Let's do a couple more. Really reach and look for your hand. Last one. Coming up right here. Hold that square back to center. Wiggle walk, and let's just take a quick march on the left. So let's do a little coordination work. Up on the left, down on the right. Up, down, down on the left, up on the right. Down on the left, up. Once again, up left. Little hand pass. Then down on the left, up on the right. Squeeze the ball in the fingers to strengthen your fingers. Then a little march over to the side. Again, finding the perfect spot. Take a deep breath in, fall against the chair, find your tricep push. Press and in. These are slow at first to give you that full range of motion. Lift chest out and in. Are you breathing out there? You gotta breathe. Remember, if you're not getting enough oxygen, your muscles will tighten. You don't want that. Your intensity should be just slightly uncomfortable by the time we finish. Let's do 4 more, and then we'll do the little baby ones. That'll take you over the top, hopefully. Press with your feet as well. Hold forward, remove, place it on the side of the chair. Here's where you do your little pulses. Pulse, pulse. And shoulder away from the ear. Keep going. Push, push. Last 4, 3, release, relax the legs at the front. Find your perfect spot. Hold on, abduction, outer, just an up and down movement. You put as much arm pressure as you like. Up, pull way in. Think taller every single time your knee goes out. I sure wish I could do that. Keep going, up. We do have another set. Lift. All right, you should start to feel that hip a little bit. Let's do a couple more, and then hold that last one just for an instant, right here. Hold just for an instant. Walk your legs to the front. Let's do another series of those abdominals. Tilt the pelvis under. The left arm will go onto the chair and rotate as far as you can. So reach and in. Reach and in. That pressure in the hand is up to you. Eyes follow only if you can. Let's do 4 more. Press, back arm for stability. Right arm for reach. You feeling stronger? Easy march right here. Let's go ahead and focus on a little bit of stability in the shoulders. I want you to just press down, lengthen your spine, and think abdominals, abs tight. Abs tight. This is your final set of abdominals. You are not pushing with your arms. You're actually pushing with your belly. Let's do a few more. Focus on taking the arms with the body. Feel belly button in. Rib cage closed. Now, if you like, you can do this with your elbows on the ball, but this works fine too. Then just focus. Press down a little bit harder. Hold it. Close your rib cage. Shoulders down. Release your ball. Let's go ahead and place it on the ground. Take a deep breath in. Take your left out. So your right leg extends. Reach the chest. This is a hamstring stretch. Reposition the leg a couple of times to just get a nice extension. Then help the leg either crisscross or it could be a square 4. Lift your chest for this stretch. If you're comfortable in the knee, you can add a little bit of pressure to add a bigger stretch in the hip. Let's crisscross your legs like you're hanging out, chest forward, and that's another great hip stretch you can do when you cross your legs. Release, tuck your leg back for your 90-90s again. Hip under, feel that nice long extension in the hip. Woo. Press onto the front thigh, go for your full lower leg reach. Then as we walk to the other side, just lift your arms and open the chest. Let's do that again. I'm wiggling over. Notice? Wiggle walk over. Hold the chair if you need to. Left leg hamstring stretch, extend your hip into the chair. Remember, I want you to try a couple of different positions. See which one works best for you. Tailbone is working into the chair, heel is reaching away from you. And then the crisscross, either ankle or up and over, whichever you choose. Knee should drop to the side. Sometimes one hip is a little tighter than the other, and that's okay. You can also cross press if you need to. Take your leg up and over, just drop your chest forward, feel that stretch in the hips. Top leg, 90-90, hip stretch, lean back, nice deep breath in. It's really important to get your whole body relaxed after all that compression work. Bottom leg extends, full reach, hold it there. Come back to the center. Wiggle walk, give me a spinal rotation to the side, all the way around. Look over your shoulder, spinal rotation to the side, look over your shoulder. Widen your feet so you're a little bit more stable. Take your right arm up, hold on to the chair, grab your shoulder and pull your elbow back. It should feel amazing across your chest. On the other side, hold the chair, reach with the left, take a deep breath in, grab your shoulder, point the elbow back towards the chair. Then bring both hands at the side of your chair, elbows back. Use the chair for a little bit of pressure. Pinch the shoulder blades together and then slide down. Feel the back open. Last deep breath in. I really hope you enjoyed playing with the ball today, or if you had a squishy pillow, I'm sure that worked out well for you. Have a great day. Until next time.